Hi, it's Israel Immanuel, founder of Immanuel Visions Productions. And today I'm going to be coming with another filmmaking tip video. And this filmmaking tip video is going to be on a topic that I thought about doing for a while. Um, it's going to be on, can scripts change in a scene at the last moment? Yeah. So I'm going to go ahead and go into it. So can a script for a particular scene can change at the last minute? Hell yeah, it can. Yeah, it's actors, they study scripts for scenes like in television or film or play or something like that, or feature films, whatever, they're, you know, doing a job for. They study scripts for scenes that they prepare, and they read scripts and study the script to prepare for shooting. And sometimes the scene can change, and you could study a script for how the scene was going to go with that particular script, but then sometimes the writers can have a different idea for that particular scene, then change the script, and sometimes they can change the script within a day before shooting, or the same day. They could change the same day to change the script for a scene the same day, and then you have to learn, then the actors have to learn a whole new script for the scene, you know. And I've heard actors talk about this, about certain productions will change the script at the last moment, and then they will have to learn the whole script maybe hours before shooting. And that could be a lot, you know what I'm saying? Um yeah, that could be a lot, Um yeah, but I've kind of done it. I've kind of done it a little bit, Um well, yeah, I've done it recently, actually, with Israel's Tough Times, because I just you know, Israel's Tough Time season 12 is actually getting ready to come out. For those of y'all that seen the trailer, go check it out. And yeah, so for season 12 of Israel's Tough Times. And while I was filming that, I actually did I did, change something for I kind of at the last moment, but it wasn't, like for a whole scene. It was just for a segment of the scene and stuff like that. It wasn't, I just came up with a whole idea and just like for the whole scene. It was just for a little bit of the scene, that I had to reshoot. But yeah, and I was shooting it with one of the other actors that I have in that's also in the season 2, that's also in season 12. Some of the other actors, it probably was Grim. I don't know. It was somebody, or Pablo. It was somebody. But I did have an idea. But back on the subject. But yeah, it was yeah, some actors say that a lot. It's very challenging, when a script can change, and then sometimes the scripts be like you have to learn like a 20 to 50-page script for one scene and stuff like that, 10 to 20. I mean, it's the pages could stack up for one scene and stuff like that. And you have to learn all that and get all that memorized for shooting, And imagine if you had to do that, like all of a sudden the writer say, "Oh, we decided we're gonna throw that one out, and then we're just gonna give you this one. You got only 3 hours to learn all this stuff, and then we're gonna start shooting in 3 hours. So have all these So I had this whole script memorized for this scene in 3 hours. So because we're gonna start shooting in 3 hours, you got to be in your wardrobe and makeup and hair and makeup and in your wardrobe together. In the next 3 hours. But it'd be like that. Um, but yeah, so uh, but anyway, yeah, but yeah, that could be a very challenging thing for actors and stuff like that. But yeah, a script can change. They can change the script for a scene, and you've studied, the script before, days and sometimes weeks before, maybe even months before, and then all of a sudden they change it at the last moment, and you have to, and you know. But anyway, I think y'all got the point. But yeah. But to answer the question, can scripts change? Can a script change for a scene at the last moment? Yes, it can. You can even ask other actors about it, and they'll tell you. But anyway, I'm Israel Immanuel, founder of Immanuel Vision Productions. More filmmaking tip videos to come. And yeah. Have a good day, y'all, and see y'all next time.